Snappers, this is Tortimer the Great. Welcome back to another exciting episode of the Pokemon Platinum Random Lock, Pokeath'locke Season 4. Today we're picking up where we left off last time, having got our starter, transfers, and a couple of catches to boot. We got Magdala as our starter. RNG just picked slot 3 since you guys couldn't make up your minds, and Spiritomb was there. So we've got Magdala, the Spiritomb. We also got Sari and Penelope as our transfers, and we'll have to talk about what that means here in a bit, because Tort did not get to it last episode. We also caught Snooty at Verity Lakefront and Quinby on Route 201. We encountered an Abra on Route 202, but did not make that catch. But as we're talking about transfers and catches, I need to quick take care of some housekeeping that we did not do last time, and I apologize. But throwing it up here on the screen, you guys can see our map of Sinnoh and our forfeits. Because as part of the Pokeath'locke, which you didn't really get around to talking about last time, we are running a random lock, which is essentially a Nuzlocke, but with all of the Pokemon encounters, both from trainers and in the wild, completely randomized. We saw a bit of that going on last episode already, so you guys are pretty much familiar with that. Basic Nuzlocke rules: if it faints, it's dead. You have to catch the first encounter on each route, unless it's either a duplicate or a shiny. We have got those two clauses that we generally use, and we'll talk about those more as they come up. And you have to nickname all your Pokemon, which is just usually a general rule when you're doing Nuzlockes. So we've got the general Nuzlocke rules. Basically, random lock is just a Nuzlocke with randomized Pokemon. We also are running the random lock as part of the Pokeath'locke, which is something that we have been doing on this channel pretty much since its inception. And as you can see here on the map, in order to get our transfers in, which were Sari and Penelope, and you guys voted on those at the end of last season, we do the Pokeath'locke as we go through the generations and make it one continuing series by bringing Pokemon from previous seasons, in this case Sari and Penelope. But in order to do that, in order to make it not too OP that we just randomly have two very good Pokemon at the very beginning of a game, we have to give up some things as well, and that's where the map comes in. We have to forfeit 3 routes for each Pokemon we transfer in, maximum of 2 Pokemon allowed to be transferred in. So what happens here then is we had to plug all of the areas of Sinnoh into the random number generator, same as we did for pretty much everything else at the beginning of the series, picking our starters and picking our transfers. And we plugged every route. I went into Cerebi, as I always do, go to their Poke-Earth site, pull out all that information, randomize it, and these are the 6 spots that showed up. So we cannot catch Pokemon in Eterna Forest, Acuity Lakefront, or Mount Coronet. We also cannot catch Pokemon in Route 212, Route 215, and Route 223. So Eterna Forest, Acuity Lakefront, Mount Coronet, Route 212, 215, and 223. So nothing we're going to be coming up against in the immediate future, but something that we should be keeping a lookout for as we get further and further into the game. So just as a reminder, keep that in mind. We did have to forfeit those 6 routes to bring Penelope and Sari in, but I think it's going to be worth it as we're continuing on here today. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's get on out of here and head on up. We're going to be speeding through some stuff here today. We're going to go nice and slow for our usual battles. We've got a nice and slow for our usual, or our highlight battles, which is today is going to be a rival battle and gym number 1. But for the rest of these trainers and stuff, we'll zip through these as best we can. We did go ahead and grind everybody up. As I said, we are looking at potentially doing a rival battle and the first gym battle today, so I need to do a little bit of grinding. And as such, I got everybody up to level 10. That seemed to be a good place to be for the berry battle that's coming up here in a little bit. And then we'll probably need to be a little bit higher. You can see some of the other Pokemon we could have potentially gotten on Route 202 besides the Abra that we ran out on. But we got a Typhlosion here. A fully evolved starter Pokemon could have been useful going into this. Let's keep Magdala up front for right now. She's our start. Cloyster. In fact, let's switch Sari up. During the grinding, Sari did learn Vine Whip. And so we'll go ahead and... Ouch. Come on. There we go. There we go. Sari grew to level 11. Fantastic. Okay, is this guy a trainer? You trainer, bro? I'll keep looking. Oh, he's talking about encountering Pokemon. Jinxes are available on the route. In fact, we'll go ahead and just kill the Jinx. I grew to level 12. Fantastic. We'll probably... I think Rourke's Ace, whatever it's going to be, is going to be level... We're just gonna speed through here. I don't think any of this is useful. Is going to be level 14 is the Ace of Rourke. Yeah, all this Looker stuff, I don't care about any of this. So we're going to speed through here. Even in the Hexath'locke, well, I don't think Looker was in the Hexath'locke at this stage, but even in the Hexath'locke, we warped the speed through Jubilife because there's just nothing of value here. Let's quickly pop into the trainer school. We've got to give Barry his town map or something, and then we'll continue on our way. So yeah, the Pokeath'locke, largely we've already seen what kind of comes around as part of the Pokeath'locke, which is those transfers. But this is, as I said, season 4 of that series. So there are 3 other series where we have gone through different regions with different Nuzlocke variants. I think we talked about maybe last episode that this series, the Pokeath'locke, started in season 1 in the Pokemon Yellow. We did a Dice Lock. In season 2 we did Pokemon Crystal Wed'locke, and then in season 3 we just completed a Pokemon Emerald Little Lock. And so it's been a lot more fun doing a what would previously been called the Hexath'locke. Previous to that, it was the Pentath'locke, and then when this series actually started, we were calling it the Heptath'locke, because a Hexathlon is a 6-event challenge. At the time we started that, there were 6 generations, and so on and so forth. And so I needed to come up with something that was not number dependent, because we kept adding generations, and I kept having to change the name of my long-running series, and so that didn't make a whole lot of sense. Touch the Pokeath'locke screen to find apps that are right for you. All right, let's in fact do that very quickly. We'll switch over to the health bar of our Pokemon. We can keep an eye on that now. Let's quickly pop in here. I'll play around with the Pokeath'locke at some point and see if there's any other apps that I'd like to use. But we do have a couple of Pokemon that we can catch today, so let's go ahead and jump right into that. But yeah, Pokeath'locke, I explained the different generations, transferring in, and the penalty for doing so. That's pretty much the Pokeath'locke, and so we will be continuing this one after this series, or after this season. Season 4, we'll be moving into Season 5, which will be a Pokemon Black and Ghastly. Interesting. We already have a ghost type, so I'm not like super excited about this necessarily. Let's go into Snooty, and Snooty can yawn. Let's do that. There we go. Growl just to kill some time here. And it's a level 3, so we should be able to just throw a Pokeball. And there we go. We caught the Ghastly. Fantastic. All right. Give a nickname to Ghastly. Yes, it's a male. So we've already used Casper last season with our Shuppet. Let's go just with my general. Let's go to Slack. Come on. Let's just go with our general nickname here, and we're going to name this Ghastly Poe. And that'll work out. All right. So nothing's huge. What else did we miss out here, I guess is my question. Blossom could have been a lot of fun. We actually have a Blossom, or well, I guess she'd come in as an Oddish, but we've had a Blossom. Another Ghastly here. Okay. Anything real cool that we're missing out on? Wailord! Wow, okay. That could have been interesting. Real eclectic mix going on there. Anything else? Poochyena. Alright, so I mean, we didn't do terrible, I guess. Wailord could have been interesting, but we do already have a water type, even if we don't have any stab on her. But I think Poe was actually our first male, so let's go back and heal. And then we'll take a quick look at Poe. We've got one more catch on Route 203. That was Route 204. No, we don't want to rest again. Let's take a quick look at Poe. Going too quick for our own good here. Let's summarize. Quirky nature, levitate, hypnosis, and lick. All right, so that works, I guess. Let's go ahead and we're going to head on out of the town. Actually, we've got some money and burning a hole in our pocket. Let's quickly spend some of that. I want to buy a couple more Pokeballs. I want to let me... Oh, because wow, we battled all those trainers on that route, and we literally only earned enough to buy one more Pokeball. That's a little disappointing. But okay, so we're going to head out of town here. Route 203. Ooh, Route 203 brings us into the berry battle, so let's go ahead and take care of that. We'll do... Ooh! Celebi, so he managed to find himself a a legendary. We ran into a Lugia, and I think I ran into a... Actually, on the same route, Route 201, we ran into Lugia, and then I also ran into a Ho-Oh as I was doing grinding with Quinby. So, yeah, we got both of the Johto birds there on Route 201. I wonder if Celebi, the Johto legendary, was there as well, but a little over-leveled. Also brought back to bring Skorupi. We will switch Pokemon because we've got Penelope, who's got Ancient Power, so let's go ahead and throw that out. Should probably one-shot Skorupi. Nope, not quite yet. Really? Didn't again. Alright, tackle then. Alright, down goes the Skorupi. Fantastic. What's going on here? Yeah, well, you lost, Barry. That's what's happening. You lost real bad. Wow, what do you mean I lost? Well, that's it. It's the last time I'll ever lose. I'm going to be the world's toughest trainer, and you know it. The first thing to do is take on the Oreburgh City Pokemon Gym. I'm going to toughen up for that. Totally. Alrighty, well, we've got a catch to do here, so let's jump right into it and get it out of the way. Come on, catch. Where you catch? Infernape. Okay. Sure, yeah. Let's do that. Okay, Confuse Ray. What was this, was it a level 4 Infernape? Sure. The randomizer, that's interesting. We ran into a Typhlosion on the previous route, so it's got a thing for evolved fire starters. We only have 3 Pokeballs, so I do not anticipate this actually happening, but we should try at least. It would be it wouldn't be overlap at the very least. Let's see, let's bring Snooty out. Snooty will be able to resist all of Infernape's moves and also be able to put it to sleep. Hit itself. Don't want it necessarily doing a ton of that. Let's put it to sleep here. Use the Leer. That's alright. We do have... If we put it to sleep, we can probably bring out Poe and use some Licks to maybe do a little more damage. So let's do that. Used a Leer on Poe. That's okay. Poe's not going to be needing those defenses because Infernape's going to sleep. Let's quickly use a Lick here, see how that does. Okay, looks good. Looks good, looks good. Ooh, okay, it's... That hurt. Let's... I feel like I need another Lick, though. Let's just hope we do it. First blood already. That's unfortunate. I'm not super upset at losing Poe, because we've got Magdala, who I'm hoping will be around for a really long time, but still. Alright, we're going to bring in Snooty. I think Snooty can take it, and we're just going to have to try it at this point. I don't know that I trust anybody else to do this, or anybody else to take a... Use a hit there, so... Okay, first Pokeball! Alright, I was really worried there for nothing, apparently. Infernape. Fantastic. Uses a huge fighting moves with fire in his hands and feet. He will take on any opponent. Well, fantastic. Fantastic. Give her to the cup of Infernape. Yeah. We are going to name this little luck of fortune. We're going to name him Roku. After the Avatar Roku in the Avatar The Last Airbender, which was the firebending avatar prior to Aang. And we've used Zuko for a Torchic before. We've used Iroh for a Magby. I was thinking maybe Mako from the Legend of the Korra series, but I think I like Roku better. So we're going to go Roku, and Roku was transferred to Box 1 in someone's PC. We're going to go quick run back and pick up Roku, and then I think I'm going to do some quick grinding montage stuff and maybe I'll cut it out. I don't know. But we're going to quick grab Roku. Ooh, we got to put, Poe. We actually have to do Poe in the box. Let's do that real quick. We do need to take a moment, so it's good that we decided to come back to the box and pick up Roku here, but we do have to put Poe first casualty, which I have a feeling there will be a number of casualties in this series, just this season, given that we could potentially run into like legendaries at any given time. So that was obviously my own fault. I was kind of just hoping that Roku wouldn't kill it. But at the same time, I knew it was a risk, and I have Magdala, so I'm not going to miss him necessarily. I mean, that's terrible. We've had him 30 seconds. It'll be fine. Anyway, it was probably a decent trade. Poe for Roku would be my guess. But yeah, so I'm going to go do some grinding, because we do have the gym coming up, so I want to get Roku up to at least level 10, and then I'll bring you guys back when we're there. Alrighty, so there we go. We have gotten Roku all ground up. I decided to just not include it because we got a lot to get to today, so we still got to get to the first gym. But Roku is quiet nature, which I don't know what quiet is. It's probably neutral, but decent stats for just getting started here. So yeah, we'll take it. A fully evolved starter. Not going to say no to that, and knows Ember, Scratch, Leer, and Taunt. So, no fighting stab yet, and obviously being a fully evolved starter, it's going to have a little bit more time between when we're actually going to be able to learn things. Oh, let's see, we got some good stuff off of Barry, it looks like there. Let's buy a couple more Pokeballs, and a couple more... Oh, we already have a ton of potions. We do want an antidote or 2 on hand, just to be safe, and then we'll throw this last one into a Pokeball. We got lucky catching a fully evolved starter on the first ball. Starters and legendaries and things like that are probably going to be a little bit more of a pain. But now, let us hurry on through here. We've got some other trainers we could do. Was there items? Oh, got a trainer here. Let's see. Dittos. All right. Okay. Ditto can transform all at once. Ooh, some good experience there. Magmortar, will you switch Pokemon? Yeah. Magmortar, well, that could be scary. Let's bring Magdala in. Let's go for the Feint Attack here. Magdala grew level 13. Ooh, Hypnosis could be useful. Probably not going to use Pursuit, so let's do that. Learn Hypnosis. Man, Spiritom's got a great level up moveset. All right, there we go. Pokeball. All right, fantastic. You want to battle? Nothing? No? Okay. Moving on, then. Let's... take on this guy. It'll be interesting if we're going through some of this grass. We ran into Infernape first. We could probably get Roku off the front here too, but we're to level 12. Fantastic. Be interesting to see what else is in the grass on this route. Vaporeon, we don't want to stay in on that. Let's bring Sari out. But yeah, okay, so I'm recording a couple of these in advance, so I'm gonna be hopeful, and thank you guys for responding to the question of the day from last episode. I know that Lopunny, that's fun. Could have been another interesting one. Let's see, Crawdont, another good one. Let's switch Sari out for that. Fully evolved Pokemon we can easily take out. I'm going to do, just because we can use the experience. But thank you guys for responding, if you did, to the comment question of the day last time. Ooh, let's bring in Magdala for this. I don't know. I think that'll be fun. You guys are normally good with, ooh, what was that? Mach Punch. Oh, yeah. Get rid of Taunt. Leer could potentially be useful this early on. But we got another one. Okay, so here's another Infernape. Let's go for the Ember. Boom, baby. Let's grab this. X-Defend. And we'll grab this other thing. Ooh, Crobat could have been awesome as well. Let's take it out. Fully evolved Pokemon are good experience. We got to be careful though. We're getting a lot of experience now. In fact, we should probably switch somebody else up. In fact, let's switch Penelope up. There we go. Get her a couple of levels here. And then we're going to head into the cave. But yeah, lots of interesting encounters. But yeah, thank you guys for responding to the comment question. If you did, I've got another one for you. Today we're going to be taking on the final or not the final. This is a quick series. We're taking on the first gym in the Sinnoh region. I was wondering, what would you guys say is the most difficult first gym that you have ever taken part in? Let's see, Glade. We're going to switch the Magdala back in. I don't think that probably well, I have no idea what Pokemon are coming, but I don't think Rourke would probably be considered the most, about to send a Metang. We switch Pokemon, yes. I want to bring Penelope back in for that, but then we'll probably bring Magdala right back in, and that'll be good. Feint Attack, no, yeah, because Dark is resisted. I don't think Rourke is probably most widely considered the most difficult of first gym leaders. I'd probably have to say, looking at it, I pulled up a list of all the gym leaders. I would have to say probably I've had the most difficulty with Roxanne on average. Oh, did we encounter anybody in this cave? Because we're allowed to. Let's switch Magdala up. I don't think we did. Hold on, let's try and encounter somebody. We were doing the battles. Beedrill! Okay, interesting. It's level 5. Let's just see if we can catch it. No. It woke back up. Okay, let's see if we can't hurt it a little bit. Not like super hyped to use a Beedrill. We can afford another one there. Okay, then let's put it back to sleep. Growl. Alright, now use. Oh, come on. Okay, I want the experience more than I want a Beedrill. Sorry, and I don't want to waste any more of my money. Oh, Lucaria! Well, darn it. We'll run. Or not, I guess. Go to sleep. Lucario could have been good. If we hadn't just gotten Infernape, that would have been a much bigger loss. But that's okay. Alright, so, we got a howdy, trainer! But yeah, so I would think probably looking at, I've probably had more trouble with Roxanne on average as a first-time gym leader. Brock's usually pretty easy, no matter what game you're doing. Falconer's usually not too bad. Then what, it's Roxanne, then it's, Rourke, then it's, the Silent Trio, depending on which game you're playing. I think it's, the monkey guys, and then, it's, well, no, I guess, well, yeah, and then it's, Viola, which I guess I've had a little bit of trouble with Viola with her fully evolved Pokemon, potentially. Ooh! Oh, is this a new place? I think it is. Marsh Stomp. Okay. Sweet. Let's put in Snooty. Yeah, this is definitely a new place. Okay, first of all, go back to sleep, you jerk. Let's get a couple of tackles in here if we can. I think it was using Sand Attack or something on me, or Mud Slap, or something that was lowering accuracy. Okay, perfect. Yawn. Go back to sleep. I'm gonna get a curse going. Okay, now. We got 4 Pokeballs. Let's see how it goes. Okay, hey! Man, starters are a lot easier to catch than I previously anticipated. That's 3 legs, give it stuff, give it nickname to Marsh Stomp. Yeah! Okay, so I know we just named a Pokemon after an Avatar character, and we've used this nickname before, but not in this particular series. But I got stuck on Toph because she could bend mud and stuff. Yeah. So Toph is going to be the name of our Masha. Oh, got put in heaven. Well, that's a little premature. Hopefully that doesn't come to pass. But let's... Ivysaur. Well, we've already got access to an Ivysaur, so that's not a huge loss. But some awesome Pokemon showing up already. Alright. Gotta get down here and get Rourke. Was this a different area? I feel like I saw a title card pop up. Give me 1 second. Let me check that, and I'll be right back. Alright, no, I did see a title card pop up there, but that's just because we were entering into the basement. This is the same area here, so we'll go ahead and quickly take care of this shelter, and then we'll move on. Alright. The Leap. Man. Lots of good options popping up here. Magdala is level 15. Let's switch Sari up front. Need to get some Snooty some more experience at some point too. Oop. There we go. She can handle those real easy though. Alright, found Rourke. So let's talk to Rourke. He's going to smash boulders and all that jazz, and then we're going to follow him right back out. And we're going to go ahead and take on his gym. Bagon would have been cool too. But not going to say no to starters. Oh, we're gonna say no to battling that Bagon. Snover could have been fun. Alright. Orberg Mine. Yeah, just be... Yeah. It's, both said Orberg Mine. Just threw me off there for a second. Cacturn. That's fun. Alright. Back in Orberg City, we're going to quickly heal. And then we're going to take on this gym today. A lot of stuff crammed in here. We got some awesome new Pokemon. And, alright, in fact, let's see. Who do we got? Sari's level 12. Penelope's level 12. Let's get them switched up. Roku's gonna get switched. I may even... We already have water and ground types on the team, but I may even, in between episodes, switch Quimby out. just because I feel like a Marshtomp is going to be a little more useful to us just in general, even if its types are covered than Quimby will ever be. Because Quimby doesn't get stab of any sort. Quimby only learns Present, and it's a random chance move, and it's probably not going to be super useful in a Nuzlocke. Having already lost one Pokemon, even if it wasn't like some huge sad loss, I don't want to risk it. So, I don't want anybody to die needlessly, I guess is what I'm saying. So probably take Quimby off the team for next episode. But not today. Let's get Sari going here. You avoided the long way around. Let's see why you do that. Because I want the experience, mate. Blastoise. Okay. Good choice here, I guess. Let's go ahead and whittle away here. Be nice if we had Absorb or something, but hey, we'll take it. Some good experience. Forget a move. Sleep. Oh, wow. Okay, so we just, like, learned things. That's fun. Let's growl it up. Forget. Riddle 14. Wow. Sari just, like, went to town on that Blastoise. Okay. Let's leave Sari up front for now. Drapion is Poison Dark. Not a great matchup for. In fact, let's quick put the Sleep Powder. Ooh, that hurt too much. Let's bring Roku out, and let's go for the Mach Punch. Oh yeah, there we go. Now goes Drapion. About to send an Aron. We'll switch Penelope to get some experience. Penelope's not the best bet, but ooh, well, no, she can't really handle that, can she? Okay, never mind. Riku comes back out. Not Roku. Let's do that. Finish that off. All right. We're a little injured, so let's quickly. The Pokemon Center is very close, and I don't want to find myself, since we have no idea what Rourke's gonna have. I don't want to find myself in a position where I'm not prepared, because it could be anything. It could be anything, and so we're just gonna go ahead and hope for the best. All right. Okay. A little screenshot action there. Okay, who's up front? We've got Sari up front. Chances of Sari being useful up front are pretty slim, unfortunately. Let's get. We haven't seen a lot of Magdala. Let's bring her up front, and we'll let her lead off. For experience sake, I should do something else, but for safety's sake, Magdala's probably the best bet. All right. You need to see the toughness of the Pokemon that battle with you. Alright, here we go with the Rourke battle. And he leads off with Nidoran Female. Alright. Alright. Let's go ahead and... Well, hold on. We could potentially... Somebody else can take on a Nidoran Female. Well, no, this thing potentially has double kick. Let's let Sari do it. Ooh, Shroomish. Alright. Oh, can we? I forgot we can status each other. That's fun. We'll just go ahead and do that then. And down goes the Shroomish. Nidoran Female will torch change Pokemon. No, I think I'll stay in. Let's put Nidoran to sleep. Okay, that's too scary. Let's see, it's level 12. I shouldn't screw around. Roku, bring Roku in. Just Ember it. Okay. Sari to level 15. Get a move. She wants to learn Takedown. Guess that's better than Tackle. Seems like a weird move for a Bulbasaur to be learning. About to send in Cacturn. Oh, you switch your Pokemon. I am going to switch. Let's get Snooty a little experience. We haven't seen Snooty. We're going to bring her in and then switch back into Roku. Roku's made to kill Cacturns. Alright. And then a Mach Punch should wrap us up here. Cacturn didn't even get a chance to land a hit, it didn't look like. And we got our first badge. Snooty grew to level 11. Yeah, oh, and Snooty finally learning some stab there. That's awesome. Let's get rid of Growl. Fantastic. A little bit of water gun action. Roku grew to level 16. This is embarrassing. I went and lost to a trainer who didn't even have a single gym badge. Well, you are the first gym leader, but yeah, sure, let's go with that. Well, that's tough. You were strong and I was weak. That's all there is. According to the Pokemon League rules, I have to give you your gym badge. Since you've beaten me, the leader, here's your official Pokemon League badge, the Coal Badge. You'll receive the Coal Badge from Rourke. The Coal Badge means your Pokemon can now use the hidden move Rock Smash outside of battle. Take this as well. TM76 is going to be Stealth Rock. Okay. not bad, not bad. Okay. Well, there we go, guys. We got our first gym badge, and it looks like we're right on time for ending the episode, too, so that is fantastic. A couple of interesting catches here. We should quickly switch... Well, nah, we'll worry about that last time. I don't want to change the overlay again. But thank you guys so much for watching. I've been Tortimer the Great, and you guys have been great. Make sure to put your answer to the comment question. What was the most challenging first gym you've ever taken on? And I guess you guys could even say potentially fan-made games if you wanted. I wouldn't be too mad at that. I didn't consider any of that when answering mine. I'm gonna stick with Roxanne. I think Roxanne is probably the most difficult that I can think of off the top of my head. But if you guys want to say, oh, from so and so from such and such, I'd be happy to hear that too, I suppose. So whatever you think the most difficult first gym you've ever taken on is, let me know. And we covered what the Pokeath'locke is, what our forfeits are. We got our first gym badge. I think we're good to go, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I've been Tortimer the Great, and you guys have been great. Make sure those likes, comments, subscriptions for me, guys, and I'll see y'all back here next time. Alrighty, guys. Have a good one.